Hi, and welcome to our InfusionFlo class. This is the advanced version of the bird flow. So it's quite strong, but we're also trying to bring a bit of softness into it, being inspired by birds. The wonderful thing about birds and the amazing thing about birds is that they have to be so strong to be able to sustain the winds and fly, yet they also have this beautiful softness to them. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start with Assyria Namaskar. We're going to do a few rounds of this just to get our bodies really warm. It is quite a strong flow, but it also has a lot of flexibility. So we do want to be a bit warm before we start this flow. So if you have a mat with you, you can stop at the top of your mat. Otherwise, just choose a destination somewhere within your space. Feet hip width distance together, hands at the heart space. Let's use an inhale, breathe the hands up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bend the knees for this first round. Inhale, halfway lift, keep the knees bent. Exhale, step back to a high plank. From here, come all the way down to the ground. Take the elbows and fingertips out to the side. Few baby cobras here. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, softening down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, soften down. Last one, inhale up. And then exhale, press back to down facing dog. If this is the first movement you've done for the day, pedal out the feet. Do whatever feels good. Feel free to have a huge bend in the knees. Then look to the top of your mat, just walking for this first round. Keep the knees bent. Use an inhale, reach the heart space forward. Exhale, softening down, press the feet down to bring you up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Let's do two more. Inhale to breathe up. Exhale, softening at the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Stepping back to high plank. This time coming down to low plank. Use your next inhale to take an up facing dog. And press back, exhale, down dog. Good. Few breaths here. Same thing. Feel free to move around. Let's get a bit of movement. Then look to your hands. Inhale, lift the hips and heels high. Exhale, soften the knees. Empty, come forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Soften down as you exhale. Press all the way to standing. Inhale. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Last one. Inhale to breathe up. Exhale, forward folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back high to low plank. Use your heart space and inhale to breathe you up. Exhale, press back. Get all those little kinks out. Look forward. Inhale, lift the heels and hips high. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to soften down. Press all the way to standing. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Beautiful. So let's now come to the front and have our feet directly underneath the hips. And we'll get into learning our flow. I'm going to mirror you. So we'll start with drawing the right knee into retiro. So pressing down through the left leg, draw the right knee up. And at the same time, you're going to float the arms up like bird wings. And now let's just exhale, tap the foot down to the ground. And then straight away, inhale, lift up. So we can start to feel a bit of burn through that supporting leg. Inhale to breathe up, strength and softness in the arms. Exhale down. Little draw of the navel into the spine to keep supporting the lower back. Exhaling down, it'll also help your balance. Inhale, one more up. Exhale down. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Fondue and bend on that supporting knee. Take the foot out to the side in a parallel second, so my knee and toes are still facing forward. At the same time, my right arm mimics the leg, and then I come all the way back up to straightening. So the inhale will be up, bend on the supporting knee, extend out to the side as you exhale out. Inhale, lifting up, doesn't matter if you wobble. exhale out. One more like this. Inhale, lifting up. Energy all the way out through the toes. Inhale up. And now this time, come all the way back to Bakasana, but we're gonna make this really bird-like. So bend in that supporting leg, chest reaches forward, elbows squeeze in, and we've got a nice rounding of the elbows. Keep reaching those toes back. We're in parallel, so both hip bones, knees and toes facing down towards the ground. And then float that foot back and down. Are we feeling this glute yet? Good. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. We're going to transition from inhale, high release, so lifting the chest, drawing the belly in. Exhale, draw the belly in, lift the elbows high. Inhale, curve and lift to the sky. Exhale, belly in, elbows up to the sky. Last one like this. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift up. Now this time, exhale, take the arms out wide. Plant the hands either side of your left foot. Draw your right knee in behind your left. From here, take your right hand out to the side as a bit of a support. And we're gonna développé the leg up towards the sky. But because it's the first time we do it, I'm gonna do this as a little bit of a balance. So take your hand to the inner seam of that foot and start to stretch it up towards the sky. If that's too intense, maybe holding on to the leg as you extend it out to the side, or if you need to, drop it down to the floor. Okay, but we're just gonna hold for a few breaths. Use this supporting arm to really help lift your hips high. Your bottom leg's gonna be working quite a lot. We're in a rotated position here. So I wanna think of, instead of having my buttocks stuck out to the back, rotating them under. Hold for one more second, then see if you can let go. Keep it where it is, point the toes, arms, mimic the leg, and then soften it down. Okay, so we're gonna take that développé one more time now. So this time without using the hand, draw it in, extend the leg up, and then hug it in, switch to face the side. So now I've got my left leg in front, right foot behind. Okay, from here, really strong in this front leg, I'm gonna push the floor away, and I'm gonna try and make a flamingo pose. So my elbows are gonna lift up nice and high, my knees are squeezing together, and my right foot's trying to kick my buttock. Good, so let's just squish back down to where we started. Really strong on this leg. Inhale, flamingo. Exhale, squat back down. Two more like this. Inhale, draw the belly in. Exhale, dropping back down. Last one. Inhale, draw the belly in, flamingo. Exhale, down. Next time. Inhale, flamingo. Come up to stork. So this time, I'm now taking that right knee in towards my chest. Toes are pointing down, but I've got a softness in the arms. From here, I extend that leg towards the ground. A little bit of a high release, so thinking of lifting up through the chest and then coming down to a squat. Okay, so let's just repeat that. I've gone from my flamingo. I've rolled all the way up. Now I've drawn that knee in towards the chest. As I extend the legs, I lift the chest, extend one long line from fingertip to foot, dropping down. Beautiful. Final component of this sequence, which you can choose with lots of different variations on it. We're going to face on that diagonal rather than directly side. Hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, and if you've got Bakasana in your practice, you can come straight into it. Otherwise, bringing the heels together, feet apart, drop the knees into the armpits. Maybe that's as far as you go today. Next option would to be rock forward. Next option would to be to rock forward. Just float one foot. Next option, float forward, float one, float two. And then find your parallel second. Bend the knees, roll vertebra by vertebra all the way up to standing. There's one thing more we'll add to the end of that, but we'll do it after we've done the left side. So find your way back to center. Let's go through the whole progression slowly like that on the left side. So once again, I'm mirroring you. So my left leg's going to draw up. Let's use an inhale to come to that retire position. Foot stays in connection with the knee. Exhale, just tap the foot down. Nice and strong in that right leg. Inhale up, that supporting leg. Exhale down. Arms have that strength and softness all at once. Good, one more of these. And then we'll transition into that side movement. So use your inhale up from here. Bend your supporting knee. Take your leg out to second parallel. So knees and toes are facing forward. It feels a bit funky. Stretch out through the toes, and this top arm mimics the angle of the leg. Good. Inhale to come up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Doesn't matter if you wobble. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Try and keep your shoulders down. Mine always have a tendency to come up, especially when I'm working hard. Exhale out. From here, inhale up. Find your Bakasana, but this time with a bent fondue leg. Hips parallel. Elbows have got this nice bend in them, and they're reaching up towards the sky, squeezing in towards each other. Toes, energy out through the toes, and then float that back leg down. Squeeze your inner thighs, okay, to stay secure. Draw the belly in. Use your next inhale. High release, lift your chest to the sky. Exhale, draw the belly in, elbows high. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, belly in. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale up this time. Circling the arms out to the side as you exhale. Plant them down either side of the foot. Draw that back knee in. From here, we're going to start with the assisted version. So have your left arm out to the side so it's really supporting you. Take the inner seam of the left leg, foot, I should say, and then from there, kicking the leg up to the sky. As I said, if you need to, maybe holding onto the inner seam, or if it's just too intense, reaching up to the sky. Okay? Few breaths here. Rather than going in parallel second and sticking the buttocks out, trying to tuck them under. Press that bottom leg and arm to help support you up nice and high. Then maybe let go and fold in. Have a little rest. One more time that we do this développé. So hands directly underneath the hand, and then développé up. There goes a little dog. Beautiful. And come back in. From here, this leg comes over to the side, so now I'm facing the side. Back toes are tucked. Okay, from here we're going to lift up and we're going to make a little flamingo, just like we did on the other side. Elbows are lifting up towards the sky, belly's in, squeezing those knees towards each other, and my left leg is trying to kick my left buttock. Beautiful. And then just gently come back down. Try it one more time. Inhale up. I lie, we're going to do it a few times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. From here, hug the knee into the chest. Now we're in a stork position. So I've got the knee really, really, really high. Great. From here, I'm going to extend that leg out, lift the chest nice and high, long, 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 long line, and fall down. Okay, so let's go back and try that one more time. I'm up in stork. From here, extend that line out, lift up through the chest so you take it out of the lower back, and then come down. Beautiful. Last component on this side. Facing on your corner, Bakasana. Heels together. Knees are going to come onto the back of the triceps. Hands are shoulder width apart. Either connecting the knees and that's it. Coming forward. Or coming forward with one foot. Or coming forward and tucking in both feet. So I'm thinking of pushing the floor away. Chest is reaching forward, belly and hips are lifting up to the sky. And then come back to your parallel second rule, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to standing. Okay, so we've basically learnt the fundamentals of the flow. So now we're going to go through it and we'll figure out what breaths we put with each movement, and we'll take out some of those reps. So feet directly underneath the hips, right leg comes up, inhale to come up, straight away take your leg out to second parallel, inhale to come up, Bakasana, elbows squeezing up to the sky. Use an inhale, plant the foot, lift the hands high to the sky, then exhale, belly in as you reach a chest forward. One more inhale like this, and then this time exhale, the arms come out all the way down to the foot, tuck the back knee in. From here, we take the hand out to the side so we can développé the right leg high. That's the inhale. Exhale, turn to the side. Flamingo pose. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, breathe it up to stork. Inhale, extend. Exhale to drop down. Find your Bakasana, however you want to do your Bakasana. And then slowly roll all the way up. Free boogie back into the center, which we'll do in the next few rounds. Let's try the left side. So inhale. Oh, that is not even it. Inhale, bring the knee up. Inhale to come up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale up, Bakasana, elbows drawing back. Bend the knee. Use your inhale, drop the foot. Lift the elbows high, belly in. Exhale, drawing back. Inhale, lift up. Whoa. Exhale, arms out to the side, plant the feet and knee down. Développé the right leg to the sky. Exhale to the side, Flamingo pose. Inhale up. From here, come all the way up to stork. Inhale. Exhale, extend, maybe even lift onto the toes. Down as you exhale. Find your Bakasana crow pose. And then shoot back. Roll yourself up. And we'll have a free boogie moment back to here. Okay, so the sequence is all around birds. So when you're using the arms, just have that whole idea of undulating up and down, and there's strength in and around the shoulders and the arms here, but then the softness in and around the fingertips. Okay, we're gonna go again one more time each side, and then I'm gonna add a tiny little thing to each end, which I'll make optional because it's pretty intense. Okay, right foot, here we go. Inhale to come up to retire. Exhale, second parallel. Back up to your retire, inhale. Come back to Bakasana, elbows in and high. Inhale, drop the foot back, lifting up. Exhale, belly on, elbows coming back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, circle the arms out and down. Développé the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, contracting in, face the side. Flamingo, inhale to come up. And then exhale to come to stork. New breath here. Inhale, extend. And exhale, down. Now, here we are at Bakasana. Going uphill, so this is going to be kind of interesting, but we'll go with it. Hands underneath the shoulders. Option, if you're in your Bakasana, keep your chest forward, shoot back to Chaturanga, take an up dog, and then press to down facing dog. So I'm still on this angle. From here, I'm gonna float my left leg high to the sky and open up the hips, pointing the toes. I can either stay like this or float my arm up and match it with that leg. From here, I can either just bring it back down, or if I want, and it almost happened to me then, flip it back. Then I've got my free improv to come back. So that little ending there, completely optional. If you've never done the jump back from Bakasana, first few times I did it, chest landed, a bit of a face flop. So don't stress, you can always pause it and try it again, or come back to the sequence and try again. Let's do it all on the left and we'll tag that bit on the end. Left leg to ring, up. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, second. Inhale, lift up. Bakasana. Exhale, bend that knee. Use the inhale, plant the foot, lift the chest high. Exhale, draw the belly in, chest forward. Inhale to lift up. And then arms out, exhale, lifting down. Ready for your développé. Inhale the leg. And then exhale to the side. Flamingo pose. Inhale up. Exhale up to stork position. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to collapse down. Now let's go into our Bakasana. If you're in Bakasana and you want to add that little tag on, you can shoot back to Chaturanga. Lift the hips high and back to down facing dog. Front arm, front leg. So take the leg up first. Maybe follow that arm. Either float it back down or flip it. Then you've got your free boogie to come back to center. Okay, your choice on that ending there. You can do any variation. You could just come to a normal Assyria Namaskar like we did at the beginning as well. Let's do right and left side together. I'll keep guiding us with the breath and the movement. Then the next round is yours. I will zip it and it'll be just for you. Okay, right foot, here we go. Inhaling up. Exhale out to second. Inhale up. Exhale, breathing back to Kasana. Plant the foot, inhale, lifting high. Exhale, belly on, elbows reach back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, arms out to the side, plant them down. Développé on your in-breath. Exhale, contract in, face the side. Flamingo, use your inhale up. What? Exhale, stork. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Beautiful version of Bakasana. Take your time. When you're ready, maybe jumping back. Inhale up. Press back to down facing dog. Inhale, arm and leg. Exhale if you're flipping. Then free boogie here, remember? Inspired by birds. So that can help you if you get stuck. Left side, here we go. Inhale up. Second position, exhale. Inhale up, Bakasana, elbows squeeze in as you press back. Plant the foot down, inhale, lift the chest. Belly in, exhale, coming forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands down, out to the side, développé. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to come over to the side. Flamingo, inhale, breathing up. Exhale brings you up to stork. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Bakasana, find your version. And then when you're ready, shoot back. The inhale will breathe you up, dog. The exhale will take you down facing dog. You'll float the leg high. Possibly lift, inhaling. The exhale will drop you if you're taking that version. Little freebie movement there. Okay, it's your time now. I'm gonna zip it. I will be doing it on the screen, so if you get lost, just come forward. If you wanna do this again, pause, rewind, back, and there you go. Okay, one more each time. It is yours. Feel free to make this faster, slower, add more breaths, hold, do it faster, whatever you want. Yours, here we go. finished your sequence and you've finished your free movement at the end of the sequence, slowly make your way back to that parallel standing second position and gently swaying side to side, gradually coming closer and closer to stillness. There's no rush. Take your time. And then when you arrive to that standing point, maybe gently closing down the eyes or softening the gaze, just to feel that energy circulating through the body from the flow. And then gently opening up the eyes. We've worked our glutes and our quads quite a bit in that flow, so we'll just stretch those out. So continuing with this theme of birds, we'll stand with standing postures, stay with standing postures. So take one leg, doesn't matter which one, into a bit of a quad and hip flexor stretch. Squeeze the knees together, lift up through the spine, press the hips forward, and then allow your arm to balance wherever it feels good for you. Few breaths here, strong in your standing supporting leg, soft in the bent leg. And then slowly releasing the grip. Take that back leg into the front now, and then sitting down, testing out your balance, sitting down, I've lost my balance. Sitting down, as if you're reading the newspaper, you might keep your hands up, hovering, attached to the ground for more support, or like a bird to keep in the theme of this class. And hopefully you'll feel some sensation in the outer hips and glutes here. Other leg, however, is probably feeling a burn as well. Good, belly draws in a little bit to support you here. Slowly release, pedal out the feet. And we'll take the opposite side. So float that foot up, squeeze the knees together, lift up through the spine, press the hips forward, and then balancing however is best for you. Strong in the standing leg, soft in the supporting. And then release that grip, come around, find your newspaper squat. Hover, fingers, bird arms, whatever suits you best. Just as long as you're getting sensation in that outer hip. You can send the breath there as well to create even more space. And then slowly release, pedal out the feet. We've come to the end of our class. If you have time, I'd suggest lying down on the floor, popping the feet out and hands up facing to the sky, taking Shavasana for a few minutes. Really nice way to settle down the heart rate and the nervous system. Otherwise, if you are short on time, stay with me. We'll just spend the last few moments with our hands at the heart space, softening the gaze or closing down the eyes. And settling our awareness on the natural breath, feeling the shifts of energy within our body. And feeling the heart rate slowing back towards normal. Just before we finish, take a moment to thank yourself for practicing, bringing that life and energy into your world, into your body. Namaste. Thanks. Have a great day. See ya.